Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with me, Kemsit. We're going to continue on with the custom campaign and scenario adventures in Margaret I of Denmark in Mission 6 Kalmarunionen. Of course, before I shall proceed forward, I would like to inform and instruct those who play these custom campaigns and all scenarios to be presented in the main menu. Press this mouse button, press browse almost tab. There you find a magical search bar where you have to write down the custom campaign and all scenario that you'd like to go through. Then subscribe to the one with the respective language which you can communicate with if the creator or anyone else offers such option. After subscribing, wait a little bit so that your PC downloads the required files for you. Then restart the game real quickly so that everything works fluently. Make sure to check out the install mods tab if your custom campaign and all scenario is active. By having this box behind it pressed on. Usually it is, but just to be certain, check it out. Then go back to the main menu, press single player, press campaigns, press custom campaigns, and select the one that you'd like to go through, and of course, have fun. As we shall try to do so as well in the last mission, hopefully, in the Kalmarunionen, in mission which will be played out in the year 1397. Representatives of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden announced the establishment of the Kalmarunionen in Kalmar, a coastal city in southeastern Sweden. Margaret finally fulfilled her long-cherished wish to unify the northern Europe. But after that, the problem she needed to resolve is how to break the Hanseatic League dominance of the Baltic trade. So she called her appointed King Eric of Pomerania to Flensburg to negotiate. So can the Kalmarunionen defeat the Hanseatic League in Schleswig-Holstein and expand its territory and trade rights in the Baltic Sea? That is what we'll see here. In 1397, representatives of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway met in a fortress in Kalmar, a city in southern Sweden close to the Danish border, and signed the Treaty of Kalmar. The treaty stipulates that the three kingdoms share the same monarch and establish an internal alliance. This monarch must be chosen from among the various sons of the previous deceased monarch. Although the countries formed an alliance, they still retained their own kingdom status, and their internal affairs remained independent and were governed by local parliament according to the origin laws and regulations of each region. However, foreign affairs and defensive affairs were handled by a common monarch. In Kalmar, the 15-year-old Eric was crowned by the Archbishop of Denmark and Sweden as co-monarch of the three kingdoms, but Margaret remained in control of the Union. At the time of this establishment, the Union owned Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Iceland, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, with a total of 1.24 million square kilometers of land, but a population of only 1.5 million, of which the Danes accounted for half. After the establishment of the Kalmarunionen, the first problem that Margaret had to face was how to compete with the Hanseatic League for the right to trade in the Baltic Sea region. She first had to go to the Flensburg with Eric to negotiate. That's true. Okay, Eric, I'm going to Flensburg. It's time to discuss support for our union with local nobles. You take your people and wait here for my orders. Understood. Please call me at any time. Very good. Please prepare the boat for me. I will take the boat for you. Sure. Go. Let's go. Now, what do we have to do? Eric of Pomerania must not be killed. Take Eric of Pomerania to Flensburg to meet the local noble at Yellow Hints. At the beginning, you are in Brugger City, controlled by the Kalmarunionen. You need to take Eric Flensburg to visit the local lord and hear what he needs. If you need manpower, you have to go back to Brugger Castle to get support. When you get troops, you can choose one of the three Mecklenburg fortresses to destroy to occupy the stronghold. The location of each fortress is different, and the risks or benefits that can bring are also different. Eric cannot be killed when attacking the fort, but after the fort is captured, he will not be killed again. Even if he falls, he will recover later. Local residents can still talk and get whatever. The Kalmarunionen will regularly give you troops, support, and assist you in combat. The Flensburg will provide you with resources. Scouts. The Kalmarunionen 1 yellow, 3 orange is a newly built country after Margaret unified Northern Europe. Since Margaret didn't come with Eric, you can train Margaret Guard in this scenario. However, you can still train previously trained units with Regina technology as well as the research-related technology, and Halberdy's population cap is still 200. The Flensingberg 2 Purple is located in the bay north of Schleswig. Due to the fierce commercial competition with the Hanseatic League, it hopes to open up the situation through Kalmarunionen, but because of its own strength, it must rely on Eric's army to break down the fortress of Mecklenburg-Sachsen. In order to cooperate with Eric more often, it needs Eric to protect it. Kalmarunionen 3 Orange is located in the city of Broker on the opposite bank of Flensburg. This is one of the strongholds of the expansion of the Kalmarunion, which will provide military aids and help you fight after Eric captured the fortress of Mecklenburg. Schleswig for Red is the capital of Schleswig-Holstein region. The city was closely linked to the Hanseatic League, whose economy operates dependent on the territories of the Hanseatic League, which, if destroyed, would weaken it. The Hanseatic League 5 Green sent a force to the Schleswig-Holstein area in order to avoid its commercial opposition being replaced by Kalmarunion. He controlled the bay in Schleswig, and he also occupied a city inland as support. Mecklenburg-Sachsen entered Schleswig-Holstein area with the Hanseatic League force and set up several forts not far from Flensburg to prevent it from trade with the Hanseatic League. Schleswig-Holstein 7 Grey has many local residences who are mainly concentrated in some hills and lakes. You can talk to locals to get relevant information and quests and even rewards. Sorry for the yawn. Just exhausted overall here because, this campaign is really taking a toll of your thing because it's so frustrating at how many AI you're fighting at the same time and multiple fronts. There, we can go through. It is really hard, but yeah. This is local Lord of Flensburg. Hello, we Kalmar, you need to control Schleswig to break the influence of the Hanseatic League on us. I hope you have support. Wait, what do you mean? Biggest spot, and I promise to cooperate will be more enjoyable than you ever have been before. Hello dear King Eric. Of course I want to support you, but I also need to support me. The people of Mecklenburg have recently established several strongholds around my city after my trade. If you can clean them up, and then I would like to support your assistance. Sure. But I don't have anyone here to help you, otherwise I would have solved this problem myself, hey. I see. I'll go back now and I'll bring my men to solve this problem. Sure. There, let's go. I came back and I asked the local nobleman and he said he had no one spots me. I'll get your men ready and I will command them into battle. At once, my king. My men are ready and waiting for your dispatch. Good. Get out of here, dude. There. Now, if I can take this place, it will be very good because I'm gonna be right next to Mecklenburg, and there's a lot of resources. And then I can quickly try to strike here and then go to the other side, which will be very good. But I don't know, like, what minus. So yeah.
bardaga. Radida. Til bardaga. Queen. Radida. Queen. Til bardaga. Queen. Radida.
Ja.
Attilagi. Húsasmita. Queen.
Húsasmita. Húsasmita.
Queen. Húsasmita. Gagnismita.
Queen. Gagnismata.
Ja, Altilagi. Queen.
Re. Altilagi.
Ja. Radida.
Queen.
Butter. Timber.
Why are you guys going away? Like, who told you to do this?
Bothad.
Veiti matter.
Ja. Ja. Revile. Veistimata.
Radida.
Queen. Húsasmita.
Radida. Queen. Til Radida.
Queen. Ho. Húsasmita. Húsasmita.
Radida. Altilagi. Ja. Queen. Til bardaga. Altilagi. Radida. Ja. Til Altilagi. Til bardaga.
Ja.
Bothad.
Ja. Húsasmita.
Now, what did they say? Mm-hmm. Advance beginning. Very good. We have taken the fort. Let us use this as stronghold and start our march on Schleswig Holstein. To keep the Flensburg safe, we have to destroy the remaining forts as well, so we can relieve the crisis in. Okay, sure.
Radida.
Butter.
Veistimata. Veistimata.
Queen. Ja. Ja. Til barda. Ja. Radida. Queen. Ja. Radida. Queen. Ja.
Do we not take this if? Well, that's kind of weird, but okay, fine.
Ho. Húsasmita. 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 Húsasmita.
Ja. Til bardaga. Ja. Til bardaga. Altilagi. Radida. Ja. Radida. Ja. Queen. Til bardaga. Ja. Altilagi. Bardaga. Radida. Queen. Til bardaga. Ja. Radida. Queen. Ja. Radida. Ja. Til bardaga.
Queen. Veiti matter. Re. Bilek. Húsasmita.
Ja. Namamata. Húsasmita.
Altilagi. Vile.
Ja. Húsasmita.
Timberhochwandi. Veistimata. Veistimata.
Butter.
Ja.
Ho. Timber. Veiti matter. Veiti matter.
Queen.
Veiti Gagnismata. Ja. Butter. Gagnismata.
Bothad.
Queen.
Húsasmita.
Ja. Húsasmita. Húsasmita. Húsasmita.
Queen. Húsasmita.
Ho. Húsasmita. Butter. Húsasmita. Re. Húsasmita. Butter. Timber. Altilagi. Húsasmita.
Ja. Vile. Altilagi. Vile.
Queen. Bilek. Ushasmitter. Ho. Rek. Ushasmitter. 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 Ushasmitter.
I think this is fine now.
Ja.
Ho. Timber Hochwand. Kushashmither.
Hyvin. Till vardaga. Ja. Till radida. Uhur. Radida. Altilagi. Ja.
Ushasmitter. Ushasmitter. Hund.
Kushashmither. Veithimarther. Namamather.
Ja.
Namamather.
Ho. Ushasmitter. Butter.
Queen. Garnismith.
Till vardaga.
I didn't even have time to prepare, like this is just a bit absurd.
Ja.
Namamather.
Radida. Radida. Hyvin. Altilagi. Uhur.
Queen. Ushasmitter. Ho. Butter. Ja. Ushasmitter. Butter. Ho. Ushasmitter.
Kushashmither.
Ja. Uhur. Ja. Altilagi.
Ja. Timber Hochwandi.
Ja. Hyvin. Ja. Altilagi. Uhur. Till ek.
Queen. Timber. Bergmatter. Bergmatter.
Bothot. Queen. Ja. Kushashmither.
Ja.
Villek. Namamather. Queen. Kushashmither.
Hyvin. Uhur. Ja. Till ek.
This is Danish knights then, damn it.
Queen.
Bothot.
Timber. Hoffandi. Ushasmitter.
I am getting quite a bit of good food, but yeah,
Ushasmitter.
any more.
Butter.
Kushashmither. Timber Hochwand. Bergmatter.
Hyvin. Altilagi.
Ho. Timber. Hoffandi. Butter. Ja. Altilagi. Ushasmitter.
Bothot. Ja. Timber Hochwand. Namamather. Ja.
Queen.
Namamather.
Ho. Butter. Timber. Hoffandi. Namamatter. Ho. Namamatter. Namamatter.
Queen. Altilagi. Kushashmither.
Ja.
Kushashmither.
Queen.
Timber Hochwand. Kushashmither.
Ja. Timber. Ushasmitter.
Ja.
Ushasmitter.
Timber Hochwand. Kushashmither.
Ja. Timber. Hoffandi. Ushasmitter.
Bothot. Kushashmither.
Ja. Till vardaga. Hyvin. Uhur. Radida. Ja. Till ek. Altilagi. Hyvin. Autilagi.
Butter.
Timber Hochwandi. Kushashmita.
Queen.
Kushashmita.
Oh.
Timber Hochwandi. Bilek. Kushashmita.
Ja. Timber Hochwandi. Kushashmita.
Bothot.
Timber Hochwandi. Timber Hochwandi.
No more units, man.
Altilagi. Queen. Autilagi.
Maybe you should fish a bit.
Queen. Ho. Kushashmita. Butter. Kushashmita.
Queen.
Timber Hochwandi. Kushashmita. Kushashmita.
Ja. Kushashmita. Timber Hochwandi. Kushashmita. Bothot. Timber Hochwandi.
Bilek.
Ja. Queen.
Kushashmita. 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 Kushashmita.
Queen. Ja. Bilek. Ja. Rätt.
Come on. Do I not have a market?
Queen. Kushashmita. Ja. Kushashmita.
Autilagi.
Butter. Timber Hochwandi. Ho. Butter.
Kushashmita.
Ho.
Bothot. Queen.
Kushashmita. Kushashmita. Kushashmita.
Timber Hochwandi. Kushashmita. Ja. Queen.
Timber Hochwandi.
Timber Hochwandi.
Ja. Kushashmita.
Ja. Altilagi. Kushashmita.
Queen. Ja. Kushashmita. Kushashmita. Kushashmita.
Queen. Ja. Bilek.
Now, if we destroy that dude's Mecklenburg, we'll be fine.
Ja. Queen.
Let's go.
Bilek. Autilagi.
Let's send my army that way.
Red. Namamata.
Why do we not have this research? Come on.
Queen. Kushashmita. Buandi. Ja. Kushashmita. Timber Hochwandi. Ho. Kushashmita. Bothot. Kushashmita.
Why did he offer them?
Ja. Autilagi. Ja. Ja. Bilek. Ja. Uhur. Queen. Radida. Uhur. Radida. Til bardaga. Queen. Uhur. Til bardaga. Radida. Radida. Autilagi. Radida. Bilek.
Ja.
Uhur.
Kushashmita. Ho. Kushashmita.
Queen. Til bardaga. Autilagi. Ja. Autilagi. Uhur. Queen. Radida.
Finally, now I'm gonna be able to move forward. Holy damn.
Kushashmita. Queen.
I really was struggling.
Kushashmita.
Ja. Radida. Queen. Ja. Til bardaga. Ja. Ja. Til bardaga. Radida. Ja. Radida. Ja. Radida. Til bardaga. Autilagi. Til bardaga.
Ho. Kushashmita. Kushashmita.
Ja. Radida. Ja. Radida. Ja.
Queen.
bardaga. Villek. Radida. Buin. Ja. Ja. Til bardaga. Radida.
Butter. 6 meter. Timberhoffan. Ja.
Ja.
6 meter. Wandi.
Bothos. Buin.
Ja. Altilagi.
Ja.
Oh wow. Fire towers, how original. 5. And also, why do I don't really need these for tours, because if I'm gonna keep them alive, I'm gonna have so much population cap
Ja.
loss.
Buin.
Bubur. Ja. Villek. Til bardaga.
Ja. Queen. Butter.
Bothos. Ja. Kushashmither.
Ja. Ja. Altilagi.
Buin. Buin. Bothos.
Villek. Altilagi.
I don't know why we didn't get them as, you know, vassals or something, instead of like constantly being thrown into here. This is just a bit absurd. It's pointless as well.
Buin. Ja. Villek. Bubur. Ja. Villek. Ja. Altilagi. Altilagi. Buin. Villek. Ja. Villek. Ja.
Buin. Ja. Altilagi.
Bubur. Altilagi. Radida. Altilagi. Radida. Buin. Bubur. Radida. Buin. Til bardaga. Til bardaga. Ja. Bubur. Radida. Til bardaga. Radida. Ja. Altilagi. Ja. Buin. Altilagi. Ja. Altilagi. Ja. Villek. Altilagi. Villek. Ja. Ja. Villek. Buin. Altilagi. Altilagi. Ja. Villek. Altilagi. Altilagi. Ja. Altilagi. Altilagi. Buin. Villek. Ja. Bubur. Ja. Altilagi. Ja. Villek. Ja. Ja. Altilagi.
Ja.
Rätt. Altilagi. Ja.
Kushashmither.
Buin. Ja.
Ja. Buin.
6 meter.
Ja. Radida. Til bardaga. Buin. Bubur. Radida. Ja. Buin. Radida.
Queen. 버섯.
버섯.
야. 버섯.
Altillagi vil X. Ja. Til hverdager. Altillagi vil X. Ja. Ja. Radida. Til hverdager. Til hverdager. Ja. Radida. Ja. Ja. Ja, radida.
윈. 호.
Altillagi. Radida. Ja. Til hverdager. Til hverdager. Radida. Radida. Ja, radida. Ja, radida. Til hverdager. Radida. Hverdager.
Húsasmífer. Húsasmífer.
Now, Mecklenburg will no longer be able to interfere in Swedish internal affairs. Indeed.
Búinn. Bothað. Húsasmífer.
Boom.
Húsasmífer.
Done.
Búinn. Húsasmífer. Húsasmífer.
Altilagi. Ja. Buin vil ek. Ja.
Ho. Rett. Ja. Buin. Vilek. Altilagi. Vilek.
Uhur vil ek. Radida. Ja. Uhur. Altilagi. Buin. Altilagi. Vil ek. Uhur. Radida. Vil barda. Uhur. Radida. Vil ek. Buin. Altilagi. Vil bardaga. Buin. Radida. Vil bardaga. Vil ek. Altilagi. Vil ek. Radida. Buin. Radida. Vil bardaga. Altilagi. Ja. Uhur. Ja. Buin. Bardaga. Ja. Radida.
Waffat. Ja. Pushash mifer.
Overly defended port there. So annoying. Got no more economy. And simply that I killed most of my people, they're just a bit screwed. Does he even have a fetch bar here? Freaking hell, man. No, there we go. Oh, he does. I don't really see his knights. Like, there's nothing that is coming here, dude. Oh, this mission took also so long a while here. The Federal Federals and they no longer have the power and influence in our trade. Good. Now, did we won, or do I really have to kill him? Yeah, I guess I have to kill him. Wow. Really? Kinda weird if you ask me. Did destroy most of his base, but he's not surrendering. And of course, Red has a base there, which is stupid, man. Freaking hell.
Húsásmífer, 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 húsásmífer.
Ja.
Quinn, hó.
Uin, Autilagi.
O. Ret. Ja. Vileg. Ja.
Ja. Radida. Vilbardaga. Vilbardaga. Uin, Autilagi. Autilagi. Vileg. Ja. Radida.
Húsásmíter. butter. Oh.
Lagi.
Okay, finally. We control this Schleswig and we control Schleswig also. Now we'll carry out the legacy of Queen Margaret and strive to protect this hard-won union. Indeed, good. Finally, they all surrendered. We just had to kill this guy over here, I guess, but yeah. After a long war, the Kalmarunion annexed Schleswig-Holstein in southern Jutland. But Margaret unfortunately contracted plague while traveling south with Eric in an attempt to once again use her diplomacy to secure the support of local merchants. She later died on a ship in Flensburg at the age of 59. Margaret I played a central role in the history of all Scandinavian countries. She devoted her life to unifying the Nordic countries, establishing the Kalmarunion and united Denmark, Sweden, Norway. It is also the only time in history of Northern Europe that it was unified into one country. She was one of the most important figures in the Middle Ages and one of the greatest women in the world history. In European history, as a female monarch, she and Isabel I of Castile, Elizabeth I of England, and Catherine the Great of the Tsarist Russia became one of the few legendary women. I mean, there are fairly quite a few more legendary women, even in East. For example, Apranik, as we know, in Persia at the time, or one of the concubines and wife of Sultan Suleiman, whose name was what was her name? I don't remember. I forgot her name, but there was also quite a few other sultans at the time of the Ottoman Empire, but there were also quite a few other figures, of course, we can figure even in the Far East too. But yeah, it's just pity that these were not named instead of, yeah. But whatever. I guess we finished. It was a nice campaign, but it was just really much grinding one again. And lots of frustration in the, territory at times, and lots of frustration of how we have to play it out. It's just so distasteful. I wouldn't really recommend it. We did it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we could game together? That's possible as well. Just write in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I'll see you guys later.